What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another Madden 21 Rams franchise rebuild. We are currently live streaming from Twitch. All these episodes are uploaded to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/freenachos. So if you ever miss any episodes, feel free to go there and check them out. So last episode, we had just destroyed the Cowboys, and we got Terrell Lewis, one of our outside linebackers. We had gotten him upgraded to a superstar, as you can see here. He is, I believe, 24 years old still, 79 overall. Here are his main stats as an outside linebacker. 77 awareness, which is pretty decent for a youngster. 83 finesse moves, 86 tackle, 85 hit power, 83 speed. And his superstar ability is unfakeable. Defenders with this ability are rarely faked out by ball carrier moves. So if we get him up to 85 overall, he's going to be even better for us. We've been training Middleton, who is also 24 years old. He has 84 finesse moves. Decent player for us. This guy, Gabriel, we've been training. Another outside linebacker. He's only 21 years old. So he's a youngster. He'll probably move down to defensive end for us once that comes around. Havenstein, I might actually mess around and trade him. I was toying with the idea earlier. Let's see if we can get another second round pick. Let's check out some of these teams' left tackles. Okay, these guys don't have the cap room for it. The Cardinals definitely don't have the cap room for it, but they need one. Their right tackle is worse than their left tackle. We could trade Havenstein to the Cardinals. We would just have to switch him back to a right tackle first. Let's change him to a right tackle. I bet you we can get a second round pick for him. He's a decent player. Of course, once he hits 31, he's going to fall off a cliff. But he is a star. He is a solid all-around performer. Yeah, a lot of these teams need right tackles, dude. A lot of these teams. Cardinals are on the list. Who else? The Dolphins are on the list. Dolphins have nobody over there. The Patriots are on the list. Let's trade with the Dolphins. They have a 72 overall guy. The Patriots have like a 60. Or no, they got 66. Okay. Let's do that. And we will trade them for a pick. A second round pick. Let's do that. Let's see if they bite. They did. So now we get an extra second round pick out of it. Can we promote somebody from our practice squad or maybe sign a free agent? Let's see, a bunch of wide receivers. A middle linebacker and another wide receiver. Hmm. Yeah, like no lineman. This guy's like 25 years old. There we go. I weren't like populating or something. Okay. Not a good scheme fit. This guy's a decent player. Let's sign him to a 1-year deal. Why not? Then we'll move him to tackle. And then we'll do some more line shuffling. My line has been performing pretty well anyways. So I'll probably move Edwards to left tackle. Because right now he's basically my best lineman. I mean, look at his pass blocking finesse. He's turned into a really, really decent player for me. Sorry to be doing so much of this non-gameplay related stuff right now. I didn't think I was going to be doing a trade until I saw the player. Okay, he's a right tackle. Okay, these guys are all solid. These guys are all solid. I might put Tremaine Ankrum in the right tackle. And then move James up here. Because Bobby Evans is going nowhere. Let's move him to right tackle. A lot of moving pieces, but we got this. There we go. Okay, so our line is actually pretty decent right now. It sucks that Tyler Higbee is hurt right now, our tight end. He went down last week, I believe. But it's okay. We're going to be leaning on the run game and our 3 receivers anyways. Is there any good middle linebackers to scout? None yet. Let's go ahead and re-sign David Edwards. Why not? All right, well, with all that taken care of, let's go ahead and get into it. 6-0 Rams facing the 4-2 Carolina Panthers. They have Shaq Barrett. Okay. I see that Tampa allowed their biggest edge rusher to come back and re-sign with a team within their own division. It's not always the best formula, but hey, whatever works for them.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match
14
up
carries,
between the Los
215
Angeles
yards.
Rams and the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, he's not going to be doing that today, I should say. He's not even going to sniff 100 yards, most likely.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Offensively for Carolina, Teddy Bridgewater will be at the controls, the talented quarterback out of Louisville.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule.
Well, I believe they're going to be running first play, but we'll see.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and
not even touched until he was 10 yards downfield. My goodness.
Come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey.
Oh my God, no one's even touching him. No one's even getting hands on him until he's 10 yards downfield.
Have the first, it's a gain of 12.
That is not a recipe for success, boys.
Exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater complete on the quick throw to Moore. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening.
I really do like the Carolina Panthers playbook, though.
That looks a lot like what we saw them execute.
No one's even getting hands on this guy.
It wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together.
That was the cleanest blocking I've seen.
Now on their heels a little.
That they are, and you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second down and goal. Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check, 59.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
That was like clinic.
Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
They put on a clinic there.
Take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. A 10-play drive that time. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
All right, time for us to retaliate a little bit here.
At the controls, the former Cal Bears standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
I love this guy's makeup. He is not afraid to fail. He attacks on just about every snap. Wants to throw the football downfield first. He'll throw it short if he has to. But bottom line, he wants to put a lot of pressure on the defense with his arm.
Goff will lead the Rams.
Yeah, they got quite a few stars.
25-yard line. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by K1 Short.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock.
Man, this Brown guy is really good at block shedding. It's the second time he beat Blythe.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks.
We might not be able to run over him.
But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd.
There we go. We can run over that side.
You're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
36.
They'll try the left side.
Oh, come on, dude.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a handoff here to his running back.
There we go. That's how you churn for yardage.
He's taken down at the
Attaboy.
29. It's a gain of 9. First down, L.A. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Attaboy.
And he's able to get it down.
That's how you grind.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us,
Oh my God.
really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish
Brown
it the
just
same way.
shredded that play single-handedly.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He just blew through my guard in center.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown.
Pass complete.
Cooper Kupp, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
All right,
Each
defense,
team's
come on
had it.
now.
Each team has scored.
You need to make a
7-7
stop.
Here as the kicks away.
That run defense
Fielded
was
just
piss
outside the
poor.
goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will.
They barely even had to throw a pass.
23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it down.
Whoa.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He had an open man.
Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now
Nope.
the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Intended for Christian McCaffrey.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an
That's
opening drive
that's our
touchdown,
defense.
that's
That's the
fine.
defense that I'm
How about
used
them
to.
going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand.
Make them pass the ball and they can't do it.
And giving the ball back to their offense.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 30. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Not good.
And that's
Not
a great
good.
example of ball skills right there, partner.
You know they're gonna run the ball.
A lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it.
And they didn't touch him.
Focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the
He ran right through 4 people in the center. Nobody touched him.
First down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That is not good run defense, y'all.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Horrible,
7
actually.
yards there and a first down.
But hey, it was my mistake first for even putting us in this
15
position.
yard line. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
Now 2nd and 6.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the
If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
That's complete right around the 8. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
That's right,
And
Aaron Donald.
backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
That's how you do it.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
pass. Incomplete.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, Bridgewater. That
Nope.
is caught at the 7-yard line.
Lost 2 yards.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
That drive took him
All right, no more
inside the
turnovers.
10.
No more
Good job
turnovers.
defensively to hold him to 3.
Just
Yeah,
gave
I
them
like how you did
3
that. Give a
points.
little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense.
They have a lot of good players in their front
Two
four.
extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time.
Or their front
out.
7, I should say.
Sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We
Cooper
are struggling
Kupp
against
is
this
intended
defense
target,
now.
And it'll bring up 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
A gain of 19 yards.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
There we go. Nice blocking.
30.
Nice blocking.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
The ball carried.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. 5 yards.
Okay, they're in zone.
Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right there. 54, right there.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll